Greetings, I'm here to do my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week is my version of Shop My Stash or Makeup Bag of the Week. I try a color or a theme or a line or a collection. I get on at the end of the week and talk about what I liked and what I learned. This week's shadow of the week was Meow Cosmetics. Meow Cosmetics is an indie company, and it is Tammy Lang's indie company. I think I heard about it from Metallic Leora, who really enjoys their foundation. The one thing for me that really marks Meow Cosmetics is the sheer range of product they have. 86 foundation shades. I thought the All Natural Face offered an overwhelming array of choices, but Meow Cosmetics offers even more. So 86 foundation shades for you to choose from. I did not order foundation from them because they only have it in the powder or mineral form, and especially at this time of the year, that is not going to work for my skin. It's old, it's dry, that won't cut it. They don't have a cream version, so I didn't try that, but I did try some of their eyeshadows, and I sampled from two collections, Sunless Sea, and I like Sunless Sea a great deal, and then Caribbean, and Caribbean is what I'm going to be working with today. The samples come for $1 in the baggies, and they are a fair size sample. I mean, I think you can get about a week out of it. Not generous size sample, but a fair size sample, enough to give you a sense of, do I like this, do I not like this, and to go from there. Of course, at 300 eyeshadows, if you got a sample of every one, that's already $300. So you're going to have to pick and choose carefully with Meow Cosmetics because they do have so many choices. While I'm talking sizes, I should tell you that an eyeshadow is $8, not bad. The blushes, 10 grams, $10, 20 grams, $15. You really do need to sample because it's very difficult to tell from the swatches on the website what the shades are really like. They have really good descriptions, but even with the descriptions, it's difficult. The other thing I do when I hear about a new indie company is I go to Phyrra, Phyrra. I go to her blog because she knows her indie pigments. She knows what to watch for. She's particularly good about making sure that the colors are hand mixed, that they adhere to FDA regulations, and that they are very good in the way that they record their ingredients. For those reasons, I always do check with Phyrra. I just trust her. She's been around for a while, and she really kind of knows this indie world in and out. She also reviews a lot of the new indie collections, so it's a great little blog to keep an eye on. It's a fun one. One thing that stood out for me in the collection were the blushes, and I got 4 of them. These are from the Caribbean collection, and I like them all. Both Sunless Sea and Caribbean had a lot of mid-range shades. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. I think you can get a sense of what the colors are there. If you're looking for a lot of choices in kind of mid-range, this would be a good group to go for. Of course, with 300 eyeshadows, you're going to find them in every range. But sometimes I'll find, you can find pastels easily or darks easily when you go to indie companies, but it's hard to get the mid-range. Meow Cosmetics hits the mid-range, and they have some beautiful colors like this one, which is Starfruit, which is also part of the Caribbean collection. And one thing you'll see is that they do not have the ingredients on the sample baggie. I wish they did, because the way they mark the ingredients on the website is they say contains mica, may contain, and then they have a list of things. And it's that may contain list that's going to be the list that people are going to be needing. Does it contain this or does it not? For example, carmine is in that list. And if you're vegan, you want to know carmine, no carmine, because if the answer is carmine, yes, it's not a product you're going to use. So I wish the labeling were more specific. The 3 shadows I'm going to work with today are Kiwi. There is Kiwi. The other one is this Caribbean Jerk, which it turns out is an eyeshadow, but I thought it was a blush, and I used it as a blush, and I loved it as a blush. And then Atlantis is this other shade. So that is the look I will be doing using Atlantis, Jerk, and Kiwi, 3 from the Caribbean collection. I already have them on my handy dandy palette from the All Natural Face. There is Atlantis, there is the Kiwi, and there is Jerk. I also pulled out my Foiled Again mixing medium from Pumpkin and Poppy because I did find that those colors like Kiwi work best when they're foiled. They'll just last longer. To start, I'm going to go ahead and take this UNE Beauty Glimmer Eyeshadow in G16. I got this in a swap from Georgina Kent. I'm going to tight line with this Tarte Emphasize in the shade, I think it's navy, probably it's a deep blue. This does transfer instantly to the bottom of the bottom waterline, which I don't mind, but I always think of Miss Kristen 321 because she's always like, oh, I hate it when it transfers. So this one will transfer. I'm going to keep this Tarte Emphasize out because I will use it again. I actually like these a great deal, and the formulation on these I think is clean enough. Not all the Tarte products are clean. A lot of them are greenwash. I'm going to go into Atlantis, which is this shade right here, and run it right over where I put the UNE Beauty shadow. This has a lot of gold in it. Let me see if I can swatch it. There's the swatch. Time to play with some color. And so next what I'm going to do is to just take a flat brush. This one is from, it's a small shadow brush from Pink Papaya, and I have put a drop of my mixing medium on my palette, and I'm going to go ahead and tap that into Kiwi. There is Kiwi. Yeah, I love color. I'm definitely a color lover. And I'm going to go back into Atlantis and just kind of blend it out just a bit where Kiwi and Atlantis meet. Next I'm going to conceal, and since I'm showing some love to my UNE Beauty products, I'm going to use their Intuitive Touch BB Concealer. Time to go back to the liner, and I am going to go ahead and use the Tarte Emphasize. I want to make sure the liner doesn't travel, so this is from the Sunless Sea collection. It's Melpomene, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little of that over that liner. To take that out of the baggie, I used my handy dandy Starbucks stopper. Works beautifully. You can see that now on the palette. I'm going to go ahead and foil that, so I'll get a little bit of that foiling medium out, drop it on my palette. I like to use this Smashbox lip brush, actually, to line. Time to clean up, and to clean up today, I'm going to use Fusion of Color in Yellow Green. There it is. This Learning Eye Kabuki brush is my favorite for all things blending on the eye, and now I love it for doing the cleanup as well, so I need to get another one that I can use just to blend shadows. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. Okay, mascara's on. And I know the usual rule of thumb is that if you have this much color on your eyes, you should make sure to go very soft on the cheeks. But I have to balance it out. I'm so white that if I'm carrying this much color on my eyes, I better make some cheeks appear. Pumpkin and Poppy. This is from her little black dress collection, and it is incognito. Scarier than heck in the pan. Now it's time for Jerk. This is from Caribbean. It is actually an eyeshadow, but I'm going to go ahead and use it as a blush, and I'll apply it with my fan brush. This is the Learning fan brush. Very, very soft, so it doesn't really put a lot of product down, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and use Lady of Light from Pumpkin and Poppy to highlight. For lips, I'm going to use UNE Beauty LO7. I have two choices for lip gloss. I am showing my lip gloss some love. I have Christina and Lindsay, both from Suresh. And I think I'll go with this one, which is Christina. Okay, if my hair weren't such a mess, I'm trying to let it grow out, but gosh, it's a hard thing to do. It's really just kind of a wild mess of hair. I'll probably end up putting it up or something like that. But that is my Caribbean look using Meow Cosmetics eyeshadows that I played with all week. Not all of the looks were this intensely bold. Some of the looks were very, very soft because I was working all week. This one I just felt like kind of really punching up that color. The sun is coming out. Spring break is happening as soon as I get my midterm grades in, which has to happen today. I have no choice. So I'm taking a little break from that, but I got to go right back to it. But at any rate, there is Caribbean. You can see the sea on my eye. As always, thank you so much for watching, particularly with this wacky Caribbean look. It is out there for a 50-something, but I'm going to have fun. I'm just going to rock it and make it a great, great day. Hope there's sun coming to your area as well. Bye.